I'm Ciara Sweatt. I've been doing counseling since 2021. I graduated from the University of Kentucky with a bachelor's in psychology in 2020. And then April of 2021, I took a job as a substance abuse counselor back in Louisville. And so that's what got my feet wet into the counseling world. And then I just decided to get my master's in mental health counseling. And it's been history ever since. I understand that it can be scary to be vulnerable, especially if someone that you've just met. It's just allowing yourself to be seen can be the most profound investment that you can make. I create that safe space to allow you to heal and explore the parts of yourself that are scary or unfamiliar. I think people think that I'm going to show up as this really formal therapist that's dressed in business casual. And so in turn, they think they have to do the same. I just show up as who I am. I definitely am professional in how I carry myself and being in a therapeutic environment. So I think people get really surprised of you'll see me show up in sneakers. Maybe you'll see me show up in a dress or something. But I definitely come as I am because I want you to do the same. What excites me the most is clients just investing in themselves outside of therapy. So this might look like bettering themselves in they're I went to a concert for the first time in 10 years, or I went to a comedy show. I started picking up reading again. These are real life things that have actually happened. So it's just small things like that where I really do see people starting to invest in themselves outside of therapy. I would say trauma. I definitely maintain respect for everyone and their personal boundaries. However, I'm particularly sensitive when it comes to engaging in conversations about trauma. So just recognizing everyone's diversity and the unique healing journeys of each person. So that is my number one thing. I want them to understand that when we're talking about traumas, it's what they feel comfortable with disclosing and sharing. And so I always tell them, if I'm asking something and you're I don't want to talk about that right now, or I'm not ready to get into that, that's perfectly fine. It does not bother me at all. I respect that, and we just move on with the conversation. But I tell all of my clients that when we first start your therapy session, yes, I'm going through an assessment. I'm diagnosing. We're creating a treatment plan. And we always work from the treatment plan. However, life isn't linear. I'm going to create space for exactly what is happening in real time because life isn't linear. And that doesn't bother me at all. And I'm also showing you that I'm creating space for that here so you can do that in your life. I would definitely say I understand. I truly do. I've been to therapy myself many times, and it's always scary being able to find a therapist, or if in the past you didn't really vibe with that therapist. You had some harm that happened with that therapist. That definitely is scary, and I've experienced the same thing. However, I would just ask you to take a step, have a conversation. We can have a conversation. If you're not feeling the conversation, that's perfectly fine. It's your choice. But I will say it's one of the best investments that you could ever make.